What up, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? What's going down? Welcome back to another episode of the Real Mojo TV with your boy, me, the Real Mojo. Alright, y'all. I don't care what the capacity is, but the NFL is back. The NFL is back. Last night, I watched NFL football. I understand that it was preseason, but who cares? I could listen. I'll watch preseason all day long. For real, for real. Anyway, y'all, let's get the housekeeping in order. Let's get the algorithm satisfied, and let's put ourselves out there. When you pull up, like, share, subscribe for the algorithm. Put a thumbs up in the chat if you chilling. Put a 1 in the chat if you at work. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Let's take off. Let's take off. Check the merch site. Grab your merch. Matter of fact, go over to the merch site just to browse. I guarantee you're gonna see something you like. Phone case, hat, t-shirt, sweater, hoodies, zip-up hoodies. The weather just took a turn for the, not the worst, but it just took a turn. We went from 101, 102, 104, down. Last night it was in the 60s. It's getting beautiful out. So you might want to grab you a hoodie, a zip-up hoodie, hat, something like that from the merch site. But there's also the link is also in the chat. So jump on the merch site, just check it out. You might like it, you might not, but at least check it out because they are sponsoring us. 95 North Enterprises. They are sponsoring us. So do me a favor, check out the site and browse it, share it. You might not, but somebody else might. But anyway, man, let's get this show started. We saw NFL football, and it was just like a craving just got satisfied. Because whatever sport is going on, it don't even compare to football. To NFL football, man, please. Man, please. Because at the end of the day, you always going to get the matchup between the best two participants. We'll say that. Ain't no ducking and dodging. If somebody lose, then you wasn't the best. But the season don't end with 5 teams being undefeated and not wanting to play each other because they don't want to lose. It don't work like that in the NFL. It don't work like that in the NFL. If you say you the best, and I say I'm the best, just so happens that we're not in the same division or conference or on each other's schedule, guess what? If I make it to the Super Bowl claiming I'm the best, and you make it to the Super Bowl claiming you the best, guess what? Ain't no judge saying it's a tie or both of y'all the best. When that clock goes to 0, If it's all tied up, guess what? We're going to add some more time on the clock. Because it's just not going to end in a draw or a tie or whatever nonsense or in somebody else's hands. You're going to decide your own fate in the NFL. At the end of the day, at the end of the season, whatever, you're going to decide your own fate. That's why it's the greatest. That's why it's the greatest. So, with that being said, let's jump into what we saw last night, the NFL Hall of Fame game. Salute to everybody that's being nominated for the Hall of Fame. I know Antonio Gates. I know Jared Allen. I know Sterling Sharp. I don't have the full list in front of me right now because I can't have the full list in front of me right now because I'm behind the wheel doing what I do. But salute to the guys I named and everybody else on the list, everybody in the hall. But we had a game last night. We actually had some football last night. And this is how we're going to set it off. The Los Angeles Chargers versus Detroit Lions, right? Justin Herbert was not out there. Justin Herbert was not on the field last night. He was not dressed. But Justin Herbert is the person I want to talk about because we know Justin Herbert got all the tools. He got the look to be the face of the franchise. He got the look to be the face of the NFL, right? Right. He don't got the record for it. He don't got the wins for it. He don't got the success. He's really, really been very, very mediocre since he has got drafted. He don't even got a playoff win. He been to the playoffs, but he don't have a playoff win. And he's with a coach now who is considered a quarterback guru, aka quarterback whisperer, right? I don't know if you saw Trey Lance last night. I get that Trey Lance is a top 10 pick. I get it. I get that Trey Lance is or that he should be ahead of everybody that he played against. He should be head and shoulders above. And he was, by the way. He was. But me watching football, I watched the game, yeah. But I also watched the game within the game, right? He had receivers and defensive backs, linebackers. He had control of the whole game. He had control of his offense, and he had control of Detroit's defense, right? We talking one guy. He had receivers doing things I guarantee you they didn't know they could do on this level, right? And that's the game. Now, the game within the game that I'm talking about, that I watch when I watch football, because I watch it different than a lot of people, right? I watched Jim Harbaugh fall in love with Trey Lance last night. Remember, Trey Lance is younger than Justin Herbert. Trey Lance has all of the same physical capabilities as Justin Herbert. Maybe a little bit more. He may have a little bit more natural talent than Justin Herbert. We don't know how it will work out as far as him starting and you know, because I don't think it's a quarterback competition. Although Jim Harbaugh is different. So normally there would not be a quarterback competition. But again, Jim Harbaugh is different altogether. He's different altogether. So, with that being said, I saw him fall in love with Trey Lance last night. I saw them really buddy last night. I saw Jim Harbaugh. I saw Jim Harbaugh treat Trey Lance like he treat J.J. McCarthy. Aiden Hutchinson, who's on the other side. Mike Sanders. I saw him treat Trey Lance like he was one of his own. Hey, because the slate is clean with Trey Lance. The slate in LA is clean, and the slate with Jim Harbaugh is clean. And he already got a leg up. Justin Herbert last year was Justin Herbert. Mediocre. Listen, he got a big enough sample size out there to see it ain't never going to be a 13-3 season in LA. It ain't never going to be a 13-3 season or 14-3 now. It ain't never going to be NFC championship, AFC championship. It's never going to be that. No other team's never going to be worried about Justin Herbert because they know at a certain point of the year, he's going to turn into Justin Herbert. So all I'm saying is I don't think Trey Lance is auditioning for another team. I don't think Trey Lance is an insurance plan. I think Trey Lance is coming out there auditioning for Jim Harbaugh and the Los Angeles Chargers. That's what I think. That's what I think. Hey, don't forget, put a thumbs up when you come in the chat. Put a 1 if you're at work. Like, share, subscribe for the algorithm. Oh, and we almost forgot. Put your team in the chat because I don't want no bandwagon jumping around week 7, 8. I'm a Steelers fan, but I don't want no bandwagon jumping around week 7, 8. Nah, dog, I don't want to hear that. Week 10 or 11 when you cheering for another team that you didn't put in this chat, put your team in the chat. Because I don't want to see no bandwagon jumping. I'm Pittsburgh. Period. Here we go. Period. But on the Detroit Lions side, I really didn't look at much because we already know what Detroit is. We already know what Detroit is. We already know Detroit is a top 5 team in the league based on last year. I mean, it's hard when you run into Philadelphia with that defense and then Saquon Barkley, like, dude, and then short yardage, you know they're getting it with the tush push, the brotherly shove, or whatever they want to call it. You know they're going to get the first down. So it's hard to get them off of the field. And then they got a defense that is not hard for them to get you off of the field. So couple that with Jalen Hurts not making a bunch of mistakes. You got the 2 receivers, you got the tight end, and you got Saquon Barkley, who's the MVP. I don't care what no one says. Philadelphia is going to be a hard out as long as them contracts is intact and as long as no injuries. And Philadelphia is starting week 1 with a leg up. because they're gonna come out. They're gonna smack the Dallas Cowboys all over the field. I mean, they really gonna walk the dog with the Cowboys and just show everybody that, because every year for some reason the Cowboys is they super enthused. Their fans are super enthused, super obnoxious. They haven't done anything in 30 years, but they are always the topic of conversation, and I don't get it. And then they start out 4-0, 5-1, 7-2, some crazy nonsense like that before they go bad. This year, the NFL said, listen, we're gonna show everybody, Cowboys included, fans, we're gonna let everybody know what it is out the gate. Out the gate. They're gonna come out the gate with the Eagles and the Cowboys. NFL ratings gonna go through the roof. Eagles gonna smoke the Cowboys boots, and I feel like it's gonna be real quiet for the first 7-8 weeks. I feel like it's gonna be real quiet. We don't got a bunch to talk about because it's only preseason. But like I said, I don't think Trey Lance is auditioning for an NFL job elsewhere. I think Trey Lance is auditioning for an NFL job in LA. Although I would take him at Steelers, I like the Jets. The way he looked last night, he may be able to get us back in the football heavens, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? What up, y'all? Yo, jump in the chat, man. Jump in the chat. Jump in the chat. Who is your team? Put your team in the chat. I'm a Steelers fan. I am a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Yes, I know. I feel it all the time. I don't know, man. I don't know. If you haven't already, go check the merch site. Click that link in the chat. Go check the merch. 95 North Enterprises LLC is sponsoring this video and every video. Got an announcement coming. I don't know when. We got to work out some details, but we definitely wait and see. Wait and see. So I want to do something. I want to make I'm going to do like a segment. I want to see if we can I want to do 3 games a week, right? 3 games on a Sunday night. Not the Sunday night game, unless it's a big game. And we're gonna do parlays. We're gonna do a parlay for the people, for the mob. We're gonna do a parlay for the chat. I talked to Steak. I DM back and forth with Steak. With that being said, any sports betting site can hit me up. Me and Steak don't have any business, but we did chat back and forth. And if it's Steak, then that's it. Cause I'm rocking with who's rocking with me. So with that being said, I gotta figure out a way. We're gonna get this set up. We're gonna do a parlay. I would like to do a parlay with the odds of somebody that I'm partnering with, but if not, we'll just do general Vegas odds. We'll share it on the screen, and we'll get busy with it. But I'm hyped. It's football season. We're about to go. The channel is about to go way up, way up. Another level, next level. Um, NBA will do it. It's not going to be as exciting or big because I'm not really a huge NBA fan. But depending on how this football season goes, that's what it is. Depending on how this football season goes, we're going to see what's up with the NBA. Boxing, constant. So, like I said, Stake or any other DraftKings, FanDuel, MGM, any other sports betting site, Prize Picks, hit me up. How about that? Hit me up, cause I already done hit y'all up. So y'all just answer that DM. That's all y'all gotta do. I will say respect to Stake because they did answer the DM, and it was a positive back and forth. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I might just use Stake on here just because they the only ones that show that type of that type of respect back and forth. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably what it's gonna be. But anyway, y'all, like I said, throw your teams in the chat, and we are gonna go from there because I do not want no bandwagon jumping. And you know what I'm saying? We're gonna see how this thing turns out. And the channel's going up, man. The channel ain't going nowhere but up, man. Hit that link for the merch. Like, share, subscribe for the algorithm. And I rock with y'all heavy, man. And I like the way the channel been moving. I like the way people been rocking with me. And look, we'll see y'all again tomorrow. Same bad time, same bad channel. We're gonna make it happen, y'all. Let's go. Love y'all, Mob. Peace.